My name is Joshua Trudell. Today I'm going to walk you through my sales forecast for Spotted Cow, a local ice cream shop located in Adrian, Michigan. I'll be covering the reasoning behind my monthly projections for 2025 and how different forecasting methods shape the final outcome. Spotted Cow is a small but popular scoop shop in Adrian, Michigan, a town of about 20,600 people. They've got a great location on US 223, but they also face local competition from Frosty Boy downtown and even local gas stations that sell fresh scooped ice cream. Forecasting for an ice cream business, there are a few important things to keep in mind. On average, people in the US eat about 105 scoops of ice cream a year. But Michigan throws a wrench in things with unpredictable weather. One week it could be 60 degrees in March, and another week it might snow in May. So that definitely complicates seasonal planning. Three forecasting approaches: the naive method, cumulative mean, and a moving average. The naive method is great for simplicity, but it doesn't capture seasonal changes well. The cumulative mean gives you a very smooth line, but it tends to ignore any spikes in sales. The moving average method gave me a balance between short-term trends and long-term patterns, which helped a lot when trying to model seasonal shifts. Final monthly forecast for 2025, measured in gallons. You'll see low volume in the colder months, January through March, and again in November and December. Sales pick up in April and remain high through October. Each gallon equals about 32 scoops, so you can see how this lines up with average consumption across the population. I used a blended approach, leaning mostly on the moving average method while adjusting for seasonality. I calculated the annual demand by multiplying the town's population by the average number of scoops per person, then divided that by 32 to get gallons. That gave me a high-level sense of demand, which I used to fine-tune the monthly projections. As expected, sales spiked during the warmer months, especially from April to October. I didn't just assume a flat summer though. I smoothed the transitions and factored in local quirks like spring weather starting early or ending late. This helped give a more realistic flow to the forecast. Smaller town, which helps us keep expectations in check. But because we're not in a tourist-heavy spot, we can't rely on big summer surges like coastal towns might. Add to that the unpredictable weather, and we have to stay flexible and cautious with inventory and staffing. A major staple of Adrian is its colleges. Between Siena Heights and Adrian College, businesses see a rapid spike in demand during the school year as college students move in and live in the area. Make a few changes from the raw moving average results. Mainly, I boosted the peak season months a bit to reflect a real-world customer behavior and dropped shoulder months slightly to avoid overestimating demand. It's all about balancing what the math says with what's realistic on the ground. From 1 to 100, I'd rate my confidence in this forecast at about an 85. I feel good about the assumptions I made and the methods I used. The 15% uncertainty comes from Michigan's wild weather and unpredictable local events, which could shift demand unexpectedly. To wrap it up, this forecast isn't just about numbers. It's about helping Spotted Cow make smarter decisions in a competitive and weather-sensitive market. I've accounted for seasonality, adjusted for local factors, and chosen methods that give both structure and flexibility. Thank you.